What can the U.S. do?
After being accused of dodging interviews with news media, Kamala Harris faced a tough line of questioning on CBS's 60 Minutes program. The U.S. Vice President appeared to skirt a question over whether Washington had a strong ally in Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu.
Do we have a real close ally in Prime Minister Netanyahu?
I think, with all due respect, the better question is, do we have an important alliance between the American people and the Israeli people? And the answer to that question is yes.
Harris also defended her economic plan, which some analysts say could add an estimated $3 trillion to the federal deficit over the next decade.
But pardon me, Madam Vice President, the question was, how are you going to pay for it?
Well, one of the things is I'm going to make sure that the richest among us who can afford it pay their fair share in taxes.
The interview is part of a media blitz as Harris tries to reach as many Americans as possible just 4 weeks away from the presidential election. On Sunday, the Democratic nominee was featured on the popular Call Her Daddy podcast, and on Tuesday will speak on radio, the ABC's The View program, and will tape a show with late-night comedian Stephen Colbert. Harris had largely avoided interviews until now, and the sudden shift could be interpreted as acknowledgement she needs to do more to edge out Donald Trump. Despite her lead in national polls, the race remains extremely close in 7 swing states.